Hey there, welcome to Dull Motion. Like many Pokémon fans, Gen 1 was my introduction to Pokémon. I loved and still love playing the games, reading Pokémon adventures and collecting Tommy figures. In the games and manga, the hero of the story is a Pokémon trainer called Red. I always saw him as the ultimate Pokémon trainer and the last boss to conquer. But there isn't many merchandise of him. There's plenty of Ash merchandise. Although Ash is based on Red, they are definitely not the same character. So, in this video, I will be making a custom Pokémon Trainer and Champion Red doll. I will be using Ken Sugimori's concept art as inspiration. The character has been redesigned to the years, but I will base the doll on the first design of Red. For the repaint, I will be using a Liko-chan head. You can see him as the Japanese Barbies, what I think is a great choice for a younger character. For the body of the doll, I bought this Obitsu boy body. This is a 21 cm flesh tone body. I prefer these doll bodies for their articulation and variety in hands, what makes it more easy to animate. Let's jump right in and begin with the repaint. I first spray the doll's face with a sealing. I then start sketching in the face with a light brown pencil. If I make a mistake, I just correct it with an eraser pencil. With soft pastels, I darken parts in the face with a brush for some depth. To make eyebrows, I use a black colored pastel and a brush. I cut them in the right shape with a kneady eraser. And darken some parts with a black pencil. It's already time for acrylic paints. After I painted in all the whites, I'm going to give him big brown eyes. I'm going to give him a bold look, like he knows he's the best trainer in the world. Of course, he's still a young boy. Lika doll heads are much smaller than Monster High or Ever After High doll heads. You can almost compare them with Barbie doll heads. Because the doll head is so small, paint strokes can easily ruin the face up. The best way is to use a tiny brush and a watercolor pencil. Water down the pencil first. This way you get much smaller strokes. I do this for his mouth, eyes and the lower water lid. Finishing his eyes with a white dot for that shine. To make everything pop out more, I use a light color pencil. When the face up is all done, I spray 2 coats to seal the doll with Mr. Super Clear. For his hair, I made these black yarn wefts. If you want more information on this section, Mazekito has you covered. Cut the yarn wefts in small parts and carefully glue them to the doll's head. I pushed the wefts on the skull with a silicone tool for a better stick. After a lot of gluing, I got a new species of animal. I leave the wefts to dry for now. Let's start making his outfit. I laid down the doll body and traced it on fabric. I cut out 2 t-shirt shapes and sew them together. Flip it inside out and it will look something like this. This t-shirt can be put on and off by sliding it over his arms and neck. If you don't have a doll with an easy removable head, Velcro is a solution. Next up are his jeans. I trace it over on fabric, cut out the pieces and sew them together. Flip them inside out. As you can see, I left an opening in his jeans. This is for stop motion animation reasons. It makes it more easy to attach a rig to the steel ball I inserted in the doll's body. This way the doll is much better to animate. Back to his outfit. Again I traced his body on fabric. Sew everything together with some white fabric to make a baseball jacket. I made pockets by folding fabric and sewed them to the jacket. Now for something different, I'm going to wire his jacket. This is so I can animate it. This gives a stop motion animation more the illusion of life. I wire the jacket with aluminum wire and sew it in the jacket. It really takes a lot of time, but now this jacket can do this. Ah yeah! Some small detail on the back. For the shoes, I will be using flat Barbie shoes. These fit great, but the details are not accurate to the concept. So I sand everything down and glue magnets in them. This way I can pose the doll better. After that, I painted the shoes the right color and sealed them with varnish. I also made the top of the shoes, although I sewed them to his jeans instead of attaching it to his shoes. I did this so I can move his feet better, for animation and posing. Out of epoxy sculpt clay, I made some small objects and details. Don't know what they are? Still don't know? Let's paint them again. We got some Poké Balls and badges. The badges look kinda different on the concept art than in the anime. They are, well, round like a badge. Let's attach everything. And of course the Earth badge on his cap, like he has on the concept art. If you would like to know how to make a doll cap, check out my How to Make a Doll Cap tutorial. I was still missing some objects, so I made more with epoxy sculpt. I made more Poké Balls and a Pokédex. I think his hair is dry now. Got it in the right shape. And here he is! For the final touch, I give his eyes and mouth some shine with Liquitex High Gloss. The Obitsu body comes in a great variety of neck packs, but none really fits this Lika head, so I made my own. Let's get everything together. It took me quite some time to make this doll, but it was totally worth it. Having my own red doll is really great. What more do I want? There are of course more trainers in this generation. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Bye!